Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a pretty short one, I hope. This is just going to be setting up our interaction system. So we've got a few things that we're going to need for this. That's going to be an interface, input interaction, and then obviously the character blueprint where we create the stuff. So let's not waste any time, let's just get into it. And what we'll do is we'll head over to the input tab, go actions, right click, input action. I'm going to call mine IA_interact. Then go back one step, then go to your IMC_default, just how we did with sprinting, create a new one, then go to interact, and I'm going to set mine to E. So now let's go back to content, go to blueprints, and I'm just going to create it in here. We can move it into a new folder in the future, but I'm just going to right click, head over to this blueprint tab, not the blueprint class, but the blueprint here, go over to the drop down and then just go to blueprint interface. The reason we're setting it up through this is so we can have a sort of filter. So if we interact with something that doesn't need to be interacted with, then it won't do anything. So we're going to call mine BPI_interact, and we're going to open that up and we're going to rename this function. So I'm going to call mine interact. We're going to compile, save, and then we're going to close out. Now head to your first person character blueprint. If you don't already have that open, then you can head over to your first person blueprints, then that. Now we're gonna create a IA enhanced action event, and we're gonna go IA_interact, and on started we're gonna drag off and we're gonna call a line trace by channel. Now what we need to do is we need to drag off of this start pin, and we're gonna get world location, and we're going to do it get world location of the first person camera. So you can drag in the camera like this, then go get world location, but we're not going to do it that way. We're just going to drag off and let it do it for us. Just organize these a little bit, then drag off the first person camera again, the first one, and just get the forward vector. So get forward vector, look a bit like this. Then we're going to multiply just like so. Then we're going to right click this bottom pin, change to float single precision, and we're going to create a new variable, and we're going to call it interaction_distance, and we're going to change the type to a float, and we're going to compile, and I'm going to set mine to 250, and we're going to change the category to interaction. Try to make this as quick as I can, just so we don't waste too much time on this episode, as we've got quite a bit to do. So once you've done that, drag off of the get world location and just do add, then plug that into there, then plug that into end, and I'm going to draw a debug type for duration, and then off of the out hit, search break hit result, it'll bring open this massive long one here, and off of hit actor we're going to do does object implement interface, and we're now going to find our BPI interact, just like so, and bearing in mind for this, so what this is now doing is it's basically every time we hit something with this ray, so every time we press E and it actually hits something, it's checking, okay, does it have this interface, which is interact? If it does, we're going to get a branch, and then we're just going to do that, and then we're going to off of true, so if it does have this interface, we're going to interact, and it'll be interact message, just like so. Oh, and the target, sorry, you need to plug that into the hit actor as well, just to make sure you're actually interacting with the actual thing you've hit, not some random thing. And that should be everything set up. So what I'm quickly going to do is we go to content blueprints, create class actor BP_test, and what we'll do is I will show you how to get this interface onto other things. So let's just get a cube, so we have some wonderful collision we can collide with. Then go to class settings up at the top, and implemented interfaces, click add, and just go to your BPI interact. Now I'll have this here, and it'll be just like a event, and just do a print string, and we'll say hello. So now if we place this in the world and we press play, we go up to it, it'll say hello in the top left. Not sure why my frame rate is super low, but if we interact with the floor or anything else like that, it won't do anything. So guys, that is how you set up the interaction system. I know it's a short one, and I know it went very quickly, but I have quite a few episodes planned that I want to get done, and I don't want to waste too much time on the interaction system. If you have any questions, leave them below. And also, guys, I now have a Discord, so if you want to talk to other people doing this series, or give video suggestions, or what you want for the series, you can either leave them in the comments, or you can join the Discord server. And I'll see you there. So take care. I hope your games are coming along well. I'll see you in the next one.